one bad rain and it is all ruined. Don't risk a flooded basement and countless dollars in damages when it can be avoided. Call John Henry's today for a free sump pump estimate for your home.
435 55 55. John Henry's Plumbing.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
You've worked hard all year, sweating, building, providing. Labor Day is your day. Schaefer celebrates you this Labor Day. Take this opportunity to save on LG appliances for your home. Your hard work should be rewarded. Schaefer's has up to $500 in cashback rebates and interest-free financing on the new LG appliances you deserve. Schaefer's, local and family-owned since 1946.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solutions. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
The best way to learn about Southeast Community College is to visit. SCC's Career Days will provide you with a hands-on experience as you learn alongside SCC faculty and students and industry partners. Explore careers in healthcare, construction, ag, automotive, manufacturing, engineering, power sports, transportation, or technology. See your options at southeast.edu/visit SCC. SCC, your path to possible.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. It doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone again, and with me on the line, Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I know how proud you and everyone at the dealership are to earn the prestigious Honda President's Award year after year, 17 times. Tell our listeners what it means to you and your customers.
Thanks, Charlie. Yeah, all of us are extremely proud to earn this award, and I want all of our customers to know it's not just earned by one person's effort. It's the entire dealership, sales, parts, and our amazing service department.
17 times. Wow. How does that compare to other Honda dealers?
This award is only given to the most elite dealerships that demonstrate excellence. We really do strive to go above and beyond for the ultimate customer experience before and after the sale, Charlie.
That's why for 2022, Honda of Lincoln is once again Nebraska's #1 volume Honda dealer. Come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
You had to know that when Wingstop set out to make a crispy, juicy chicken sandwich, they wouldn't make it in just one flavor. They'd make it in all 12. Like lemon pepper, mango habanero, hickory smoked barbecue, and OG hot. So why have one new favorite chicken sandwich when you can have 12? Try the new sauced and tossed Wingstop chicken sandwich today for only $5.49 at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Valid for a limited time and available at participating Wingstop locations only while supplies last. Price subject to applicable taxes and fees.
H&H Roofing, established in 2015, is proud to serve the local area, which includes the tri-state area in Nebraska, Iowa, and South Dakota. H&H Roofing has a professional team that are licensed and bonded, GAF Master Certified Installers, and an insurance-preferred contractor that will work directly with your insurance company. Also a leading roofer, siding, and gutter specialist. H&H Roofing will service all residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Go to HNHroofs.com for more information or call 402-359-2546.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
Welcome into the drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. It is volleyball day in Nebraska. We are one day away from Nebraska football, and the great AD has returned to studio. What's up, my brother?
My man, I am greatly tired if I'm great anything.
I saw you rolled in at like midnight last night back to the airport or something, right around there, sometime around there.
Yeah, dude. Nick, what were you going to say, dog?
I was going to say, AD, can you tell how much better Raff sounds?
I think he sounds crystal clear.
Oh my goodness.
Raff, do you think it's the new headphones?
Oh yeah, it's the AirPods, not the earpods, the AirPods. But I found out something last night where I aired. The AirPods do not link up with the Samsung.
Yeah.
Apple.
I think Apple did that on purpose.
I think this is just Nick's way of getting me to go over to Apple. Was if I got the Apple AirPods, I might have to make that change. So we'll see.
Are you saying it's up in the air, that there's a potential for it?
No, but I just wanted to say that to make you feel good because, I mean, it's Wednesday.
You know, Raff, it sounds good. Before I forget this, I don't want to forget this text that came in. I think this is from unknown texter 9253. I'm a delivery driver and talked to the ladies at Team Jack yesterday. How about a shout out to them and keep the donations rolling in
absolutely
to the game day? And absolutely, Team Jack, definitely keep those contributions going in towards Team Jack. Just an amazing organization that's been that's teamed up with the whole state, not just the athletic department, the entire state, and I would even venture to say the country, for that very rare cancer. So big shout out to Team Jack. Unknown texter, thanks for bringing that in. Remind us of that as well. So thanks for that, JC. Who I can't pronounce his last names. Can you?
I could try. Shout out to Dick Dahlgren and Don Newhar. They are the 2023 Monday Night Mayhem Golf League champions at Newmark Golf Course.
Yeah.
It's Nas International. That's what Newmark is. You played it a lot. That's Nas International Golf Course.
It is.
JC, we got you covered. Congratulations to Dick and Don, man.
There's a lot of my divots on that course. Yep, there's a lot of that. Yeah. But anyway, Thunderdog Collins asks, "Are you guys trying to tailgate today?" I don't know when we would.
Yeah,
AD's napping this afternoon.
Yeah, I wish I could, man. Dude, I might be napping, unexpectedly. Just AD has narcolepsy all of a sudden.
He gone.
Wait. Well, dude, the thing was crazy, man. Is that flight was straight from San Francisco to Omaha?
Dang.
And it was a 3-hour and 2-minute flight, something like that. But I watched half of Wind Talkers. That movie. Yeah. I've seen it a lot of times. Have you seen it, Nick?
It's the war movie, correct?
Yeah.
Yep, I have.
Have you seen it, Raff? Wind Talkers?
I have not. I need to watch that.
It's a great movie. Nicolas Cage.
Yep.
Great, true story too. Very cool story about how the Navajo helped decipher codes and also speak in a different language where the enemy could not recognize it in World War II. So great movie. But dude, I got in Omaha, and I didn't get home until like 1:15, 1:30, and I couldn't get to bed until like 3.
Yeah.
Because I had a cup and a half of coffee on the airplane, which is probably not a good idea.
Well, you got your mind to settle down once you get home.
Yeah, even if I don't drink coffee on a late
Yeah.
flight, it's still, I still just can't crash right away. And I was scared to take Benadryl at 2:30 in the morning.
You want to make sure you wake up.
Good chance I wouldn't be here right now.
Where's
This
AD?
AD's calling in. He's either calling in or he's sleeping in.
That's awesome. That's great.
Dude, what was scary? You guys out in Oregon? Yeah, it was scary, but not really scary because they have it in control. And I think you both seen it. Maybe you've seen it when I posted the haze from the wildfires.
Wildfires.
Yeah, they had wildfires obviously going on in California, some in surrounding areas near Medford, where I was at. But I flew into Klamath Falls, which is basically Medford is like on the border of on the northern tip of California. Medford is, I guess, just a stone's throw away. So I flew into Klamath Falls and drove to Medford. But the haze from the wildfires was insane, man. It was sad too, seeing a lot of the burn and everything else. But it was nuts, man. But it's gonna be back here, man.
Yeah, it's
back here.
It's good to have you back. Guys, we got to do what's been a staple one last time before Husker football season commences tomorrow. Famous number ones.
Oh,
we're 1 day away. We started probably like at like 17 or 18, and we've done it every single day. Let's wrap it up with famous number ones.
We got to go with Dale Klein and Mike Grant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the general.
The general. And this is one I want people to keep in your thoughts and prayers. Lornell McPherson. Lornell's mom passed away not too long ago. I was texting back and forth with him yesterday and even this morning. So keep Lornell McPherson's family in your thoughts and prayers. Former Nebraska defensive back. Mother passed away, so keep in your thoughts and prayers. Who else was number one? Of course, the most LP.
Yeah, Lawrence Phillips.
LP.
Yep.
Jordan Westerkamp.
Westerkamp, exactly. Jordan Westerkamp.
Who else?
I'm trying to think of other.
Billy Kemp.
Oh, Billy Kemp.
Billy Kemp.
Tyjon Lindsey.
That sounds.
Wandale Robinson.
I like how you say Tyjon because it reminds me when you want to say your guy from Texas, Bijan.
Robinson. He was number.
He wasn't number one.
Just
the way you say Tyjon reminds me when you say Bijan.
Bijan, Dijon Mustard.
Honey Dijon.
Yep.
Well,
exactly.
And you know what, Kyle Hooper. You know what? Yeah, Thunder Collins. Thunder Collins was. Kareem Moss was actually number 29.
29.
But he at one point, but he switched to number 29. But Kyle Hooper, you're exactly right. Thunder Collins. Who else? Y'all number one.
Man,
I'm trying to think of other because like it's mostly skill positions, I would assume.
Oh, Frankie London.
Frankie. Chris Brooks. Was Chris Brooks number one? I can't remember. Drumstick, if you called it out, I'm going with it. I'm not sure. I forget.
I think so.
I think he was. I think you're right, Drumstick. You're right. I should know that. Chris Brooks has got a son that's a baller too.
How about DeColdis Crawford?
Oh,
one and done.
One and done. He's at Louisiana. Nebraska will face off against him this year.
Yeah.
Louisiana Tech.
Yeah.
DeColdis Crawford.
Yeah. I hope he has a good season, but just not against us.
Yep.
I think about it. When those kids leave, dude, be successful. Go shine someplace else, but just not against us when we play you. Mickey Joseph was number 2.
Yep.
2.
He was number 2, David. What's up, David? Man, I know you're playing some golf, big dog, this week, man.
Yeah,
Heavy
nice.
D, of course, yes, LP.
Yeah, did you guys get the invite from David? I sure didn't.
I live vicariously through.
He's given up on it. He's given up on us.
Jack Russell typed in and said Seward kicker.
That was one of the Browns ever? Was one of not Drew Brown.
He was number 3.
Okay.
Chris Brown was 3.
Yeah.
Was
Who was the
Josh?
Seward kicker? That was number 1.
Was Josh
Jack,
Brown?
help me out.
I think Josh Brown was 3.
Josh was number 3. Oh, there were some more number 1s in there.
There's got to be more. Marquise Buford, if we want to go with the current Husker right now.
Dale Klein. You know what, Raff and Baldwin, I mentioned that was my first guy I mentioned. Yep,
Dale Klein. 7 field goals against Missouri.
First guy I mentioned. Dale Klein and Mike Grant.
Dale Klein was from Seward?
Oh, I did not know that. I didn't know that.
He set the NCAA record at the time with, I think, 7 field goals against Missouri back in, 1985, 86, right around that area.
Dale Klein. Thanks, Jack. Jack, you can text into the text line too if you want to, buddy.
Yeah. You don't have
He likes
to,
that. He likes that
this is-
VIP action, though.
Yeah, he texts me
Yeah,
directly,
well,
and sometimes I'll look at my phone during it, so I forget
Yeah.
it's too late.
You know, he
Jack,
doesn't-
you can call in, man.
He doesn't want to message somewhere where I can see it. Unfortunately.
Yeah,
Jack,
go ahead to the VIP
that's
line,
what it
man.
is. I visited him on the 4th of July. I said hello
Yeah.
to him. We exchanged conversation, and I don't even ever get to
Here you
see
go.
a
No
text
love.
from him. Nothing.
Unknown texter, great one. Unknown texter 3764, Josh Davis. Absolutely. Forgot about JD,
Josh
man.
Davis.
That's going.
I got before we go to break too. I got a nice poem to read to us.
Oh,
Ooh, I love poems.
nice poem. To
When you have a
read.
lot of time
I
in
already,
cars
I
and
already know
airplanes.
exactly what this.
Oh, this one ain't.
Are you
I'm
gonna rap this poem?
I'm still working on Big Swim.
Okay, good.
Big Swim. Big Swim. Big nothing to him. It's Big Swim. It's Big Swim.
Every time I walk into the station, Bill turns around and sees me and goes, Big Swim.
Keo Craver, unknown texter. He was actually number 3. He was number 3. I'm number 3, 3574.
All right,
Guys, we got a great show lined up for you. We got Husker volleyball, Nebraska volleyball tonight. First game was at 4:30.
4:30 and then 7 p.m.
7
for
p.m.
Nebraska's. Yep.
Got Carney and Doan.
Carney and UNK.
UNK.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Carney and UNK.
Carney and UNK.
Yeah. Carney and Wayne.
I'm taking Carney.
Carney and Wayne State at 4:30. Of course, the Huskers versus UNO. Tonight, that's going to be a huge thing tonight. And
Which, by the way, that Carney and Wayne State game, that's a matchup of the 16th best team in the country in Division II and the 4th best team. They're rated both in the top, basically top 16 if you want to be specific. I think Wayne State is ranked 4th. And UNK is ranked 16th in the country in NCAA Division II.
That is going to be awesome.
So it's not like it's just, although it's just an exhibition match, it's going to be some good teams and good programs.
You know, we got a guest who's a very special guest at 9 o'clock. We're talking about volleyball in Nebraska. We got also on the show today, folks. Of course, we got kickoff tomorrow night at 7 p.m. One more sleep, and also have an update of Huskers who made it, who didn't make it on the 53-man roster cut that was yesterday in the NFL. That seems got their teams down to 53 people. We'll discuss that as well. But you know, Raff, Eric Johnson, Brad from Baldwin, yes.
Eric
EJ
Johnson, yes.
EJ, absolutely. Well, I tell you what, folks, it ain't the 'twas night before Christmas, but it is 'twas the night before Huskers. 'Twas the night before game day all through Husker land. Husker fans excited with cheers close to hand, at hand. The players were restless, their dreams filled with plans and hopes that victory would soon be at hand. The locker room buzzed with excitement and might, while Coach Rule and company prepared strategies well into the night. Visions of touchdowns and black shirts banging heads. With precision and skill, they put Gophers to bed. The jerseys were hung in the lockers with care in hopes that determination would soon be there. The footballs were nestled snug in their beds, awaiting the moment to soar through the flags. The moon's gentle glow lit up the field as warriors prepared for the ultimate yield. Husker fans in the stands, their voices did rise, fueling the team with their passionate cries. Go Big Red. With hearts so full of passion, they gathered as one, a brotherhood forged with glory to be won. Their dreams were united, their spirits aflame, ready to conquer, to etch their own name. So as the night faded and dawn crept its way, the team stood together, ready to play. With resilience and fight, their destiny in sight, and the words of JJ from Good Times, Dynamite!
All right.
That'll do it.
Hey, I'm trying to look something up each game day. Twas the night before, but
if you had JJ from Good Times on your bingo board, you won.
Hey, you know what that's called? A dude who has way too much times on his hands on an airplane.
That's awesome.
Folks, we'll be back. Who made the final 53-man cut? Who did not? We'll be right back on The Drive.
Okay, man, huddle up. Look, we're playing one of the best football teams in the country today, and quite frankly, we don't have a chance against these guys. Let's face it, we're going to get slaughtered out there. But The good news is that the Nebraska Lottery has scratch and lotto prizes that any one of us could win.
Yeah!
After the game, we're taking the team bus to the nearest Nebraska Lottery retailer to see if we can win big.
Let's go!
So let's get out there and lose with pride.
The Nebraska Lottery. Top prize odds vary by game.
H&H Roofing, established in 2015, is proud to serve the local area, which includes the tri-state area in Nebraska, Iowa, and South Dakota. H&H Roofing has a professional team that are licensed and bonded, GAF Master Certified Installers, and an insurance-preferred contractor that will work directly with your insurance company. Also a leading roofer, siding, and gutter specialist. H&H Roofing will service all residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Go to hnhroofs.com for more information or call 402-359-2546.
You finally finished your man cave in the basement. Brand new furniture, huge TV, and all of your collector's items. You're ready for football season. You are so excited until one bad rain and it is all ruined. Don't risk a flooded basement and countless dollars in damages when it can be avoided. Call John Henry's today for a free sump pump estimate for your home.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing. Heating and
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solutions. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
You had to know that when Wingstop set out to make a crispy, juicy chicken sandwich, they wouldn't make it in just one flavor. They'd make it in all 12. Like lemon pepper, mango habanero, hickory smoked barbecue, and OG hot. So why have one new favorite chicken sandwich when you can have 12? Try the new sauced and tossed Wingstop chicken sandwich today for only $5.49 at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Valid for a limited time and available at participating Wingstop locations only while supplies last. Price subject to applicable taxes and fees.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador online at prg-ne.com. Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come on Wednesdays and learn from some of the best players in town for the Shuffleboard Corner. Come on Sundays for Open House League all day starting at 11 a.m. and enjoy $3 tall boys and $3 wells. Shake off the start to the work week with karaoke on Monday nights. And don't forget, happy hour is every day from 3 to 6 p.m. and you are always welcome to bring in your own food. Arnold's Tavern, the heart of Havelock.
Jay Foreman here. Join us on Thursday, August 31st for our pregame show for Nebraska against Minnesota at the Warhorse Casino in Southwest Lincoln. We'll go from 4 p.m. to kickoff at 7 p.m. with the whole ticket crew. Make sure to drop by and see us at the Warhorse Casino.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Get ready for an unforgettable night at Ignite Lincoln 15. On September 14th, Rococo Theater will come alive with captivating stories from diverse voices that inspire change and spark connection. You'll hear from 12 passionate speakers, including our 5 nonprofit finalists, who are making a real impact. Be part of this remarkable event that celebrates the power of storytelling. Secure your spot now by purchasing tickets at ignitelincoln.org and join us in creating a brighter future together. Don't miss your chance to experience Ignite Lincoln 15, a night of inspiration, community, and possibility.
Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from the program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 o'clock on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. And AD, before we get talking about the cuts of yesterday and who made it from Nebraska and who did not make it, what in the world are the New England Patriots doing?
Bailey Zappi, gone. Third string quarterback, gone.
You know,
Tom Brady in.
No way.
You know, here's what I'm going to say, though, fellas, and to the listeners out there. Does anything really surprise you with Belichick, though? Does it really surprise you?
Go ahead, Raff.
Go ahead, Raff.
I just wonder, like, it doesn't surprise me, but I feel like sometimes he makes some decisions that maybe he's living off his glory of, being considered, the greatest coach, one of the greatest coaches of all time. And how long can you play that card for? Because I guess it made no sense to me. A lot of it, like I was reading up on it and they were saying with like Bailey Zappi that they wanted to solidify Mac Jones as the starting quarterback. And it sounded like they were just afraid that if they left him as the backup, that the New England fans would, there'd be an uprising to make him the starter if Mac Jones struggled. So I feel like they're really going all in on Mac Jones, but I feel like that they're going to look back on this quite potentially and be like, man, I wish we might have, been able to keep Bailey Zappi if Mac Jones does struggle. Just, going off last year, he did struggle. So I think Bill Belichick's really going to have to answer to those New England fans if Mac Jones comes out and really struggles this year.
But you know what, Raph? What you're saying is truth. But when have you ever known Belichick to say anything to the fans to
Yeah, true that.
You know what I'm saying? Because all right, I mean, we got right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say too, and I know that he probably feels he's under a lifetime contract with Robert Kraft just for the fact that he has won those Super Bowls. But I recall that Mike Shanahan was under kind of that same terms with the Broncos, and he thought that he was there forever. And it came to a point where eventually the owner had to fire him. So I don't know. It's interesting, that's for sure.
Okay, speaking of being fired,
Ruh-roh.
Ryan Hustle, you slide dog. He just texted me, and Hustle, if I said that on here, I would be fired. I'll fill you guys in off the air.
Look, see, Raph, we're just
my buddy.
Hutch, you got all three of our numbers.
Yeah.
Hutch has all three of our numbers. He and I were just texting back and forth last
I'll
weekend.
tell you guys off there. There's no way I could say this on the air and keep DP. He would come down here and fire me.
Gotta go.
Yo.
Guys, I hate to do this, but unfortunately, since we do have a guest at 9, we got to kind of somewhat stay
Go
on
to
schedule
break.
here. And it's 8:50 already almost, so we gotta
Well,
send it to a break.
We got to come back, and then it's
a little bit of history.
We got history when we come back. I'd be history if I said what he wanted.
Man, AD is just completely.
I'm
He's like
delusional.
Raff with the text line. He's just completely off, out of control.
AD is half awake too, man. I seriously don't know where I'm at. As we go to break, I do tell you what felt good though. Being on the West Coast, I got 2 extra hours of sleep because I went to bed at 8:30 their time, which was 10:30 our time. I woke up at 3 a.m. their time, wide awake. I'm like,
wait a minute.
I'm going back night night. AD go night night. Folks, we're gonna go night night for a quick break. We'll be right back with some history. 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in August. Try their new lemon cream cheese on any bagel or breakfast sandwich. And try the caramel latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Great Plains Trail Network. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Proud to be voted Best Vape Shop.
Generation V.
Is thrilled to announce our newest location is now open at 27th and Superior.
Generation V.
Explore the largest selection of vape, Delta 8, Kratom, all your favorite brands of disposables, e-liquid, and premium THCA flower.
Generation V.
We'll guide you through our extensive collection to help you find the perfect fit.
Generation V.
With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, Seward, York, Kearney, and Beatrice. Visit our newest store now open at 27th and Superior in Lincoln. GenerationV.com. E6 contain nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Join Planet Fitness now and get the PF Black Card for only $24.99 a month. You'll enjoy an upgraded experience with tons of perks.
Like access to more than 2,000 locations worldwide?
Yep.
And massage chairs?
Yes.
Can I bring a friend every time?
Sure.
Can my friend be a horse?
Nay. Sorry. Get the PF Black Card and feel Fitzacular. Only $24.99 a month. Our most popular membership, the PF Black Card, is your ticket to getting all the perks. Join today. See Club for details.
Ironhide Construction has an immediate opening for an administrative assistant in their Lincoln office. The ideal candidate will have experience performing a variety of general office, administrative, and clerical duties. If you have excellent communication, interpersonal, and organizational skills, and are the type of person who enjoys keeping track of all the fine details, then this job is for you. Learn more online at ironhideconstruction.com/careers. Ironhide Construction. Quality buildings and genuine service at a reasonable price.
Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come on Wednesdays and learn from some of the best players in town for the Shuffleboard Corner. Come on Sundays for Open House League all day starting at 11 a.m. and enjoy $3 tall boys and $3 wells. Shake off and start the work week with karaoke on Monday nights. And don't forget, happy hour is every day from 3 to 6 p.m. and you are always welcome to bring in your own food. Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now, they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $24.62 per hour, which grows to $28.97 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $33.36 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show, powered by Sunbelt Rentals. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador. Select Plumbing, Jimmy John's, Lincoln Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits, Fleet Beef, Yours Cheese Spread on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If your car has sent you to the sidelines, Eustace Body Shop can help. With gold-class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations across central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered, whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium. Get a free online quote at EustaceBodyShop.com, and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
There's a buzz in the air at Kansas. Maybe it's the roar of fans here at the track, or the anticipation of the playoffs as drivers fight to move on to the next round and keep their championship hopes alive. Maybe it's the pulse of the heartland, the thrill of speed, or the sounds of grills sizzling in the campgrounds. Whatever it is, it will be one memorable weekend. NASCAR Playoffs Weekend at Kansas Speedway, September 8th through the 10th. Get your tickets today at kansasspeedway.com.
Heartland International in Lincoln reminds us people today are facing more hardships than ever before. It's becoming all too common to hear that someone has become so desperate that they have taken their own life. People almost always warn those close to them that desperation is near. Be a shoulder to lean on and insist that they seek professional help. This message from Dennis and Penny Nunn at Heartland International in Lincoln, marketing quality products since 1974. Visit heartlandinternational.com. We're stronger when we help one another.
Vershawn Jackson for Brandt Excavating. Brandt's been in business for 29 years, and they specialize in a variety of things. If you're looking for someone to get the job done in precision demolition, excavating, trucking, mass grading, and site prep, Brandt is the place to call. To set up a quote or learn more, call Brandt Excavating at 402-474-4113 or go to BrandtExcavating.com. They're also hiring, so join the team today. Brandt Excavating, a part of the Bauer brand, who reminds you, go Big Brandt!
The Southern Pecan Cake from Beatrice Bakery. They don't just let you call anything Southern, especially when it's baked right here in Nebraska. But there are standards you have to meet, like a rich, decadent, moist caramel cake? Check. Bursting with too many large pecans to count? Check. Big enough to share with the whole group? Check. But delicious enough that you won't want to share? A big check on that one. The Southern Pecan Cake, the newest cake to the Beatrice Bakery lineup. Try it for yourself at Beatrice Bakery. Online at BeatriceBakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. It's volleyball day in Nebraska, and it's time for history.
Here we go. Raffy, say the cue.
Hey,
now punting. Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
Say a quick prayer for the folks down in Florida too. I just got a text from my sisters. I got a sister in Gainesville and one in Tallahassee, and my sister in Gainesville. They're doing okay. They lost power, but could be worse. They have a generator, and that thing is slamming right into the Panhandle and Gainesville. My sisters are so for not just for my, but everyone down in that area that's been impacted. So, and there's a few others they just at least can afford to deal with it right now because they're just going with the one they had just like 11 months ago, 10 months ago. So, big thoughts and prayers to our folks down in Florida. Let's go ahead, man. Go ahead, Raff.
Now punting.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. August 1973, Nick, who was taking over as a Husker football coach at that time?
1973.
You got this, Nick.
It wouldn't have been Tom. It would have been,
yes.
been Coach. It would have been Coach.
Guy.
There you go.
Way to go, Nick Sainer.
Thanks, Raff. I appreciate the support.
The article from the Journal Star reads, when you follow a living legend, you better have something going for you. Tom Osborne has boyish good looks a soft-spoken but glib way of speaking, a doctorate in educational psychology, and most important, the usual crop of great football players who marked the Bob Devaney era here at Nebraska. And Coach is quoted as saying this: "I've got to be me and do the best I can." The redhead rookie head coach told the visiting Skyriders over the weekend, "It is hard to follow Bob, but I don't have the pressure of him looking over my shoulder. He lets me do the coaching, and he does his job as athletic director."
How many writers do you think were in that press conference?
Oh, man. I don't even know, man.
Less
What'd
than
you think?
10?
Was Sipple there?
I wonder. I don't know.
Heck
when
no,
Sip
Sip would have been
wasn't
like
born.
10.
I was gonna say if he
He
was,
wouldn't even been 10 yet.
okay, so he would have
7.
been 10. So because I was gonna say if he might have been like a freshman working for like the Daily Nebraska.
Sip was born in 67, I think.
Yeah, he was
Six-
7.
Yeah,
he
he'd be
said
7
he's
or 8 years old.
57 today.
Yeah, he wouldn't know she's Tom Osborne from Tom Hanks at that point. You guys, you think about Coach Osborne. David Renew said to Sip write that article. Coach, it's when you look back on it, and Raff, me and you have talked about this a number of times, me and you growing up, and maybe a lot of our listeners, and maybe not all, we only grew up with winning. We didn't know what a bad season for Nebraska was not playing for the Big 8 championship or not going to the Orange Bowl, or at least for to be in the conversation of a natty. Toward Nick, I was talking to my son about this yesterday. They don't know Nebraska to be in the conversation for a national championship. Heck, they don't even know Nebraska really be in a conversation for a conference championship, let alone for a natty. And Raff, think about what you've always shared with me, man, when you were growing up on Saturdays. What did you expect on Saturdays? During the
A win. A win. A win. A win. A win. And then you'd have that Friday after Thanksgiving, and then that was Oklahoma, and then that determined whether you were going to the Orange Bowl or whether you were going to the Fiesta Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it really was. That was how it was. I had the driver yesterday, Uber driver, might I add, not driver.
There you
Let
go.
me clarify that.
Clarified. There it is.
No, Uber driver is a native of Oregon. He was, but he was from Corvallis, but living there in Klamath Falls, and was asking about, talking about Mike Riley, Nebraska football, etc. And he goes, "What do you expect from Nebraska this year?" And Raff, honestly, and Nick, I don't know what my prediction tomorrow is, because you know what? I've been telling people in Oregon and in San Francisco last night at the airport, I don't know. And anyone else that's trying to say a score, it's pure speculation, because we don't know.
You were in Big Ten country.
What's that?
You were in Big Ten country.
To think about that, man.
It's
now
crazy.
we can have conversations with them about. It's just nuts, bro.
It's funny you asked what Raff expected back then. You guys want to know? There's no expectation. There's hope right now.
You know what, Nick?
That's all it is. That's all it's been.
That's probably the best I've ever heard it. No expectation, just hope.
There's zero.
Because what would you base your expectations even off of?
Absolutely nothing.
Think about this, you guys. And this is being real. When has Nebraska had an identity on either side of the ball?
Ooh, that's a topic, man.
Well, we're going to get into that after the 9th. We're going to talk about that, because you know what? I hope that changes tomorrow night. I just don't know. Everything in me wants to win, but I just don't know yet. To your point, we're going to go to break, but to your point, it's not expectation. It's hope.
It's hope. It's all it's been for the last 10, 15 years.
You got to believe.
Yeah. Got to give me something to believe in first, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, we're going to come back. You can believe that. That is a fact. We're definitely going to come back. Jack kind of arrived a little bit, I guess. Folks, we're going back. We got a great guest. We got Raff holding down at the Nebraska State Fair in Grand Island. We got Nick here in the mothership. I'm back home, and it feels good to be back home. We want you to come back home to the ticket here in a few minutes with our guest, 9.7 The Ticket, your drive.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for fireworks Fridays, souvenir Saturdays, Sunday family fun days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM for 93.7 The Ticket.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. This week, they have your tailgate and holiday barbecue needs. Enjoy all natural whole pork butt for just $1.69 per pound. USDA Choice whole brisket for $3.99 per pound. And 30 packs of Busch Light for only $15.88 when you buy $4.01 in fresh meat. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockland Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn in Lincoln.
We've got some universally big news for Nebraska Pick 5 fans. The price for matching 4 of 5 numbers has risen from $450 to $500. Visit your favorite Nebraska lottery retailer today. Pick 5 numbers between 1 and 40 or ask for a Nebraska Pick 5 Quick Pick. Match 4 numbers and you could win $500. Each play only costs $1, and there are drawings 7 days a week. It's just another way our game is getting better all the time. Nebraska Pick 5 top prize odds 1 in 658,000.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now, they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $24.62 per hour, which grows to $28.97 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $33.36 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Are you tired of living in pain? It's time to take control. At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, we're your one-stop shop for expert care in Lincoln. From broken bones to complex reconstruction, our skilled team will help you get back on track. Visit prairieortho.com today and discover why we're the trusted choice for thousands of patients. Don't let pain hold you back. Take the first step towards a better, pain-free life with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins. Call 402-489-4700.
Muchachos has been Lincoln's leader for New Mexican barbecue for a few years now, and they've expanded into Omaha. That's right, you can get all your favorites like the pipeline burrito with 3 meats, rice, beans, queso, and crushed chips, or any of their great taco options in Lincoln or Omaha. Plus, they want to give back, as the Malachi Coleman Giverito, a 2-meat hatchback burrito, gives proceeds to the Fly Like Kai Foundation for the Lincoln foster care community. Stop by Muchachos in Lincoln at 11th and L, or in Omaha at 1258 South 13th Street.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Acres, your John Deere dealer, is offering hot financing on all new compact tractors. For a limited time, get 0% interest for 84 months when you buy any new John Deere compact tractor. And with a variety of attachments, you'll make quick work of chores around your acreage. From mowing to grading and moving large loads, Acres has a John Deere tractor to handle your toughest projects. Don't delay. Visit your local Acres store to take advantage of this great offer. Acres, solutions for every field. Offer expires September 30th, 2023, subject to approved credit with John Deere Financial.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
Get ready for an unforgettable night at Ignite Lincoln 15. On September 14th, Rococo Theater will come alive with captivating stories from diverse voices that inspire change and spark connection. You'll hear from 12 passionate speakers, including our 5 nonprofit finalists, who are making a real impact. Be part of this remarkable event that celebrates the power of storytelling. Secure your spot now by purchasing tickets at ignitelincoln.org and join us in creating a brighter future together. Don't miss your chance to experience Ignite Lincoln 15, a night of inspiration, community, and possibility.
Welcome into the drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history. We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. It is volleyball day in Nebraska, and we have the man, Pete Ferguson, in the house.
Notice how one of the screens is just empty because AD is in the back making coffee. Our door is still open. I mean, we're just discombobulated over here because AD decided to make coffee as our open was starting to play, and then asks us, Pete, hey, when are we back? And I said, right now, and that was 30 seconds ago, and he's still not here.
He acts like he changed the music or something for him just because he came back.
Exactly.
He's tired, so he needs his coffee.
He just walked back towards there. He is. Here we go. Well, it looks like one of the
there's
hosts.
AD.
That's crazy.
We got to have priorities as well. The coffee was low. I'm like Isaac from the Love Boat.
Wow. But then one of us has to leave because there's only one brother on the Love Boat.
Pete, I'm like this.
He was a special guest appearance. Like Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson showed up today. I was in the circle. You're excited. Woo! Eddie Murphy. Wow. He takes it for one. I'm Isaac. I'm Isaac. I guess I'm Captain Stupid.
It was definitely in the sun too long on upper deck.
Yeah, balls and put some patches on the side of the head.
Captain Steuben, you've got awfully dark.
A lot of sun tanning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Hey, Sam Stetcher. What's up, Sam? Good morning, brother. Sam goes, hey, Pete repping with the UNK shirt. Lopes up.
Got to.
Rico's liking that shirt, too.
Rico's trying. I might be able to, I was trying to hook him up, but they sold out of some stuff already. So I was like,
oh, the onesies?
The ones they put LOP, low.
Oh,
you got to put the
little Rico size.
ER on the back. So when they walk, they spin around. You can go ahead and read it. They spin the right way.
Oh, man. High chairs for Rico.
No.
I just asked the man to take a picture of my daughter today. And y'all got me up here cracking. Hey, at least I told him to take a picture. Nick, I've still got some pictures of you and Carney running around.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we want to do it.
Hey, Nick turned as red as that wall back there when you said that, Pete.
All of a sudden, he was like,
the Carney days were fun. That was an enjoyable weekend.
Ooh, I was
all right.
Like, Nick was in
but you know what
Carney
they
Nation.
say? What they say? What happens in Carney stays in Carney. And
But that wasn't.
Hold on. AD, Raff, and Tony Veland all agreed that what happens in Carney stays in Carney. And now
That
we're gonna
wasn't
have
Nick, though. That was Naj.
Wow. Hey, I'm doing the Dave Chappelle fifth. I'm pleading the fifth.
Now we have a fifth party coming in.
You can take the fifth if you want. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But AD's in the picture.
Hey, you can try them separately. That's what everybody else is trying to do. Throwing it out there. I heard Bill Bush talk about some things earlier. So there's 19 ones go, hey, I'll do my own thing. I'll take my chance.
Well, One-Eyed Ray, I don't have people make coffee for me. I'm a very domesticated brother, man. I'm a son of a pastor and a janitor. I cook, clean, make coffee, all that good stuff. Hey, Ron, AD is like David Banner without his coffee. Well, what doesn't need coffee is the we laugh a lot, but my childhood friend Pete Ferguson in the house. Sunday mornings, folks, you got to check out a show 8 to 9, Bigger Than the Score. He's always got great guests on there, and Pete has been a staple in the neighborhood, in the city, in the state, in the nation now as he travels and shares. He's not going to admit it, but I'm going to say it. Spreading good news and opening people's eyes when it comes to just life. Not just diversity, but just people in general, what it takes to be people. Pete, good morning, man. Good to have you on this morning, brother.
Hey, you know what? I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the whole, Landy Seat 7, the Ticket family.
Yeah.
Y'all have welcomed me in when I come in, kind of impromptu. This time I was actually invited. So, I mean, Rico was at the door. Hey. Rico just kept me outside for a little bit and was like looking me over like,
you need no invite.
But no,
you need no invite.
Really appreciate it. DP and Rebecca for just giving me the opportunity on Sundays to profile not only just scholars in, but also we started doing some out of the area. And just a quick plug on Sunday, I'm not going to be here. I'll be with my daughter in Utah, but
Awesome.
We're going to have a 6th grade scholar, Antonio, and he was one of our guests, and he's going to work with Harrison, and he's actually going to be the host this weekend.
In 6th grade.
He's 6th grade, and this cat has spoken in front of 400 or 800 plus people at the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Youth Rally. He has just thrown it down. This young man,
He's the one that's given the speech before.
He has.
He's solid.
And he is absolutely phenomenal. So he wants an educator, and he's going to have an athlete on, and he's going to throw it down. So please tune in at 8 o'clock on Sunday, 8 a.m.
Definitely. Pete, you I can't tonight. What's the ticket sold right now, Nick, for the games tonight?
A little over 91,000.
91,000. Pete, why is this special for you? And tell folks why, because some people don't know why.
So for me, first off, Sam sent a text in Stretcher, and he always asks the question, what brings you joy? What brings you joy? And sometimes people have to think a lot about that. And as I've grown, I share that with people. And what has brought me joy is not only just my family, my mom, my dad, my wife, but my daughter, Jaden Ferguson. And Jaden Ferguson, known as AKA Fergie, has every moment that she's been on this earth has brought me joy in a number of different ways. And there's been times like I haven't expressed that. And so now that when I get into spaces, I need to make sure that I do that. And AD, you have been instrumental. There was a point when you spoke to a group and we were honoring scholars, and she would always come and be there, and you called her up and you said, it's not always being Pete Ferguson's kid. Right. A lot of individuals, you go into schools and you see tweets and you see me profiling other individuals, and sometimes they take a back seat, not intentionally. That's not the intent, but the impact is they end up taking a back seat. And so Jaden Ferguson has brought me joy. And when you talk about today, it's kind of not going to be the only time she does it. It's not going to be the first. It won't be the last, but she is number 21 for the UNK, the University of Nebraska Kearney,
so awesome,
Lopers volleyball team. And her and her teammates get to experience something that is going to be once in a lifetime. They're going to play the 4:30 game, not against Doane, but Wayne State.
Yeah, made them error. I was like, wait a minute, that didn't sound
all
right.
All of a sudden, Doane's like, okay, we're getting on the bus. We're not going to let
Gotta go.
We were right at 3. He said we were supposed to be on the court. AD and the ticket said we were supposed to be here. You're going to have to schedule another game.
They're playing Wayne State. Yeah. Wayne State.
Yeah. Wayne State going, oh, guys, we got to drive back.
Yeah. They ain't going to leave. They're going to stay on that court. They will
play somebody.
Hey, it'll be the 60th anniversary of the March on Washington. They will do a sit-in. I sit right there around that end. And be like, we shall overcome.
Oh, no.
We are gonna play.
You guys spent too much time.
You better cut that track. But in all honesty, she's the one who brings me joy. And so she's getting they're getting that opportunity today as females, as young people, as just a program that has had a great tradition to be out there and get this experience. So I'm truly proud, excited, love her to death, and on top of that, it's her birthday.
It's her birthday
Yeah.
today. 20.
We 23. So she is actually, so people were like, okay, what kind of program is she on? Is she on Dad's program? Dad's 5 years. She is a graduate. She graduated from Northwest Missouri State in May, and was going to look at just ready to go into work. And then in February last year, she just said, I'm going to put my name in the portal, see what happens. And this opportunity presented itself, and it was really honestly too good to pass up. Coach Squires there and Hammond and just the entire university made her feel so welcome. And it goes to something that you all talked about earlier, I think, Bill, and that you talked about it with Bill. You talked about relationships.
Yeah.
And you talked about when you say something, and UNK is in the conference. And UNK is a perennial powerhouse in the conference. And so she was a little worried about, like, what that would look like to former teammates, to other people. And she was a little skeptical on doing it. And when she went, the coach said, I talked to the other girls and they were very excited about you coming. And it was because not only just your play, but how you've been in, high school on up, you've always been a person with character. And that meant a lot to her. But when I heard that meant a ton, because she's an All-American. She's developed herself in an opportunity where she could go and choose some things. And to have somebody say that people are welcoming you, and they have been so welcoming, the parents have been welcoming, the university has, when sometimes that situation doesn't go very well.
Pete, you and your bride have done a tremendous job with Fergie, and her and Keenan, are the same age. Me and you both being fathers at pretty young ages after you get married, etc. But just watching her, her life, and hearing just her rise, and she did it and does it with so much humility that none of that, what you just said, surprises me or anyone else that knows her. When you go in Memorial Stadium, and you're a guy that emotions you keep pretty close to the hip, AD will cry in a heartbeat, at something. Perhaps like shocker.
That brother spoke about wedding and he was crying. I was like, man, hey, I know this is in kind, but we need to go ahead. Like
AD,
the longer
wrap it up.
the longer we're here at First Plymouth, they will charge overtime.
By the hour.
So
They charge us by the hour.
Hey,
Let's go. Get the Kleenex. Let's go.
Hey, I will take that 15-day penalty on payment. You would sniffle.
You walk into the. You're going to walk into the mecca of sports in Nebraska. Not just Nebraska, but Memorial Stadium. I was just reading last night again on the plane. It's number 7 in most, as far as stadium atmospheres. Your daughter is going to get a chance to play in that in front of the largest crowd to ever witness a women's event. As a pops, do you think there's going to be a time where you're going to have to step aside and just gather yourself?
Yeah, without question. And I think I've tried to do some of that ahead of time, because I think about people like my mom, Miss Ferguson, who was born in 1932, passed away, about 4 years ago, had Alzheimer's. But I think about like what that would have meant for her to be in this space and to see my daughter, excel as a Black woman who was born in California, didn't have these opportunities, but saw, segregation, and saw individuals like Jackie Robinson.
Title IX.
You say 50 years. Well, 50 years still wasn't enough for her to be able to have that experience. And so I think about how much she loved, like the last time she saw her in an athletic activity before she had to go into assisted living was 5th grade.
Wow.
And so all the success and all the things on, but also off the court and speaking and doing things, how proud she would have been. But I think about my pops too, how he was at every game. I went to, and I mean, the fact of the matter is like, she's a biracial female, and she has represented herself in spaces sometimes that she's been the only one.
Right.
And so how my pops was always there. And so people ask me, like, why are you, you go to a lot of things. And I said, well, the fact is I love my job. I love empowering scholars. I love educating. I love engaging them. But if I'm doing that for them, I can't be absent for her.
That's right.
And so I can count on one hand the number of experiences and opportunities. And I'm not the best parent in the world. Don't get me wrong. There's things I needed to do and I should be doing better, and I'm paying for it now. But I will tell you that I will always have a presence. And I remember something she said last year that because I gave up I put aside some things, some opportunities, and she said, you know, you always come in and you always have a present, but you are present. And there's two very different things on that. And so when you talk about that moment, man, I'm gonna make sure I'm making sure I'm present.
You're present.
I'm making sure I'm present. I'm not, you know, glad handing and high fiving or whatever. I'm making sure I'm present because you never know when you're going to see something special happen.
See, Pete, you gonna make me be like Rod Tidwell.
Here come the tears.
Right. Remember Rod Tidwell and Jerry Maguire?
Raff,
help
us.
Remember he was at that interview. He goes, remember he's at the end. He goes, "Don't you do this to me! Don't you do this!" When Pete brings up his mom and his dad, they'll be watching.
Yeah.
They'll be watching from above, and they were such tremendous people that helped shape and mold not only your life but a lot of our lives in the community. Through so many different things. So I can only imagine them beaming now and tonight, and they will be watching their granddaughter. Pete, when she decided to make that move, was there any resistance from you at all?
You know, no.
Or
I think mom always, you know, was like, if my baby goes too far away, she's never going to come back. And I'm the type of person, my dad was in the military, so we moved a number of times. And so for me, you know, I always did find some solace in athletics. You know, you can find a spot if you can participate in things. My sister was a little different. She's an engineer. And so she was a little bit more introverted. When we moved here, you always made fun, but I went to East High School because at the time I was a junior, senior high. And I think at 5th and 6th grade, she was in high school math.
Good
and
gosh. I wasn't in high school math when I was in high school.
Yeah, I wasn't in college.
So what's the easiest one?
Yeah. I was like,
I wasn't in high school math in high school.
So the decision, like, so, you know, when she did that, it was like, okay, you know, my dad was like, we're not getting your car at 16. And it's like, oh, if you want to go to Lincoln High or something, that's great, but you're walking. And I was like, it's cold. You know, I'll be a different shade by the time I get there.
It's a long walk from 70.
So I might as well, you know, and so, you know, when you think about those things, you know, that's just, you know, that's the flat out truth. My mom is an educator for 40 years.
Yeah.
Dad, you know, worked corrections and law enforcement for, you know, his entire life.
Pete, go ahead, Raff.
Oh, I was just going to tell you, Pete, that I don't know if people tell you enough, but just what you do for everybody in Lincoln, like hearing, you know, just how an amazing of a dad you are, but just like listening to your show on Sundays and just how much you care for the youth in Lincoln. It's amazing to me. I love your show. I just love everything that you're about. I just wanted to tell you that because I just appreciate you so much. I know you're a Cowboys fan. I let that slide, but man, everything else about you is just so commendable. And it's just, I strive to be the person that you are. That is 100%, other than the Cowboys fan part.
My man said everything else about you.
It's not me, it's you.
It's not me. It's not me.
It's you.
It's you.
You know, I know I'm here in regards to volleyball and my daughter, but Raff, I have to be perfectly honest. Like, I appreciate people like you and AD. You know, we're on the shoulders of so many other individuals.
Yeah, we are.
And so I think about people like Nate Woods, who does, you know, who tirelessly does things and has modeled things for me, as well as my parents. And so doesn't get oftentimes the accolades and the shout outs. You know, I think about, you know, Bill Bryant, Dollar Bill, who was in here with, you know, Ricky Simmons,
former Huskers,
you know, earlier, that I've watched and honestly would be in my spot if it was just a different time. You know, we work together, and I always tell people, like, nobody works for me. We're colleagues, because if it was a different time, Mr. Bryant would hands down be a coordinator, be a director, could easily be a, you know, an ED of something. But there were some limitations, and also he chose to provide service to others. So if I'm able to be in spaces like this for shows like Sunday, it's not about me. I understand that I may be the vehicle to get them to that space, but be the vehicle to put individuals into that space so they can put their voice and elevate their voice, whether it be scholars, whether it be people in the lunchroom, whether it be transportation individuals. And I was a little bashful about that. And sometimes people think it's all about you. You're tweeting out and you're putting this out because you want to promote yourself. That's not necessarily the case. You know, the case is yeah, some of it is I want people to see individuals that they won't traditionally see if maybe I wasn't in that space.
Pete, you nailed it. And before we wrap up here in a few minutes, the thing that you do so well, and that Nick and Rico and the whole entire team and what DP and Rebecca have created down here, but specifically talking to us right now, is to provide microphones for other people to have a voice.
Yeah, signal
and
boost.
that's
Sam Stretcher says it. Be a signal boost for somebody.
Be a signal boost. And Sam Stretcher, he nails that. Be a signal
Yeah.
booster for others. And you do that. For instance, like you got a young man that's 6th grade who's going to be leading a show at 6th grade.
And
like you
taller than
mentioned-
Rico.
Absolutely. Taller than Rico.
Oh, no.
Rico doesn't have it on. If he would have had it on, he would have. Yeah, he is taller than Rico. And he won't be wearing a onesie or a high chair. You know, we'll need a boost. Not lifts.
I got to say that because I know he's not listening.
Yeah, he's not listening. We can say anything we want. We can say anything we want. Pete, as we close this segment out, though, man, 4:30, it's going to be rocking. The place going to be going crazy. How many pictures are you going to snap off tonight?
You know, I always tell people, you know, and I'll kind of end with this story. You know, I always say it's bigger than the score. And I remember, you know, so many times parents were like, you know, state championship. And I remember she's gotten to play in multiple state championships and opportunities. And people laugh because I take a bunch of pictures. And I remember she played in a game, and I remember afterwards people were kind of upset. I can't believe they lost. The coaching was terrible and this, that, and the other. And they came over and probably about a week later, they're like, hey, I know you took a bunch of pictures. Is there any way you can send them to me? And I'm like, you got so caught up in the movement that you missed the moment. You're asking me for pictures because I was like, I was taking them when they were getting the second place trophy. I tell scholars when they played for me or whatever else, like people say at the end of the game, you see on Sunday, all these pictures, kids got second place. They played so hard and this, that, and the other. Well, the fact of the matter is there's individuals in this community. I see AD writing that down. I'm taking 25% of any of those speeches when I hear that online. Women versus movement. That ain't friendship. Hey, that's copyrighted online now. No,
I promise you, there's something. I keep talking because I want to read this to you. Keep going.
Davis.com
He wants that money back from the wedding that he took so much time talking in.
Yeah, no, but in all honesty, I mean, it's those type of things. And so I would tell scholars, I'm like, hey, it's our first game. You have 3 tasks there. You got to go get a picture with an official. You got to go get a picture with somebody that looks like they're famous, and then get a team picture. And everybody has to be in the picture because not everybody's going to win a medal. We have scholars and we have individuals and parents that coach teams that they never win. Okay. And so you miss those moments. And then all of a sudden your senior year, you're looking for pictures, you're putting the shot together, and you don't have any from 4th grade or 6th grade because you weren't on, in quote, a great team, but you moved to another one and you've got all these photos from that team. And so for me, my camera's going to be full, and it ain't going to be selfies, but it's going to be full. And one of the things I do before every game, and my daughter doesn't even know this, they might be on the bus listening, but I take the warm up when they go and shake hands, and they go around, and I take a pano of the stadium that they're in.
Before we go to break, this is the line I was looking for because you talked about that moment. In that movie, if you've been seeing it, folks, it's called The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Oh, yeah.
And have you seen it, Pete?
Yeah.
It's a great movie with Ben Stiller. And there's a scene in there where Sean O'Connell is about to take a picture of this spotted snow leopard, which is rare. And he didn't take the picture. And this was the line. It says, sometimes, he goes, are you going to take the picture? He goes, sometimes I don't. If I like a moment, for me personally, I don't want to have the distraction of the camera. I just want to stay in it.
Wow.
And when you said that, it resonates so big because I'm guilty of it. Sometimes I'm so busy trying to capture the moment instead of just staying in it and enjoying the moment.
Doesn't always need a frame.
Doesn't always need a frame
because
it's right here.
Yeah.
So when you said that, man, and plus I'm going to steal that line, but nevertheless, when you said that,
this is what's cool about radio. Nick's over here. He's played the music like 3 times. I want to be like at the Emmy. It's been too long before I got here. You ain't gonna get me off. No, I got much more to say.
you to rap, bam. And I want to say this about. I want to get this in because Tim Ernst says this, Pete. I want to get Pete. I'll give his flowers to him. Jay Fergie has brought so many people joy, including me. Raised right. That's from Fergie. Newt Nerd said, making a dad tear up. Thankful my daughter Autumn had a year around Pete as he coached her basketball team years ago. She's a senior now. Time goes too fast.
Hey, AD and Nick, as you guys close, I just would be remiss if I didn't say this. Hey, to Jaden Ferguson, happy birthday. Both your mom and I are proud of you and love you till the end. Tonight's just going to be one of those special moments. And whether she gets 1 kill or 15, like I said, we're along for the ride. And any dudes that are looking at it and trying to get phone numbers, I'm in the place. We are not playing.
Yeah,
we are not playing.
And he looks like Shannon Sharp up here.
It will be
a big dude.
It will be.
He's got to go work with Skip Bayless.
It will be undisputed. It will be undisputed. Do not get brave and try to get on one knee on that end and make it. You will not make. You will make the news in 2 ways.
91,000 people will see a beat down.
Thank God Nick's got a girlfriend.
And Pete Ferguson's down there, picking the score, settling the score.
It won't be no Rome. Let's put it that way.
All right, send us to break, AD.
Folks, we are going to break again. That is Pete Ferguson. Definitely check out his show, 8 to 9 a.m. Sunday mornings, bigger than the score. And also, definitely check out Jaden Ferguson tonight as she plays
number 21 and Doan. I'm sorry, Doan. Turn around. I know.
Yeah, Doan. I'm sorry.
There's some tickets for the game.
It is
Go to Mary Ellen's. Mary Ellen's is a great place to eat.
We can't turn around. We
can't
keep driving until we can find a U-turn.
Folks, that was Pete Ferguson.
Good thing they built the
Hosting bigger than the score. We will be back. It's the Drive. AD, Raff, and Nick and Pete helping us hold it down. Back.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Acres, your John Deere dealer, is offering hot financing on all new compact tractors. For a limited time, get 0% interest for 84 months when you buy any new John Deere compact tractor. And with a variety of attachments, you'll make quick work of chores around your acreage. From mowing to grading and moving large loads, Acres has a John Deere tractor to handle your toughest projects. Don't delay. Visit your local Acres store to take advantage of this great offer. Acres, solutions for every field. Offer expires September 30th, 2023, subject to approved credit with John Deere Financial.
Are you tired of living in pain? It's time to take control. At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, we're your one-stop shop for expert care in Lincoln. From broken bones to complex reconstruction, our skilled team will help you get back on track. Visit prairieortho.com today and discover why we're the trusted choice for thousands of patients. Don't let pain hold you back. Take the first step towards a better, pain-free life with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins. Call 402-489-4700.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Bob just wanted to say thank you for a record-setting July here at Koppel. The summer sales event continues in August, and the incentives are crazy good. Check this out. We got 0.9% financing along with a $2,500 trade-in rebate on select new models. You heard right. 0.9% financing has been extended along with a trade-in rebate. Also, our GM-certified used inventory is filling up fast, so make that money-saving drive to Koppel. It's just south of the interstate. Or shop online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with roof credit.
There's a buzz in the air at Kansas. Maybe it's the roar of fans here at the track, or the anticipation of the playoffs as drivers fight to move on to the next round and keep their championship hopes alive. Maybe it's the pulse of the heartland, the thrill of speed, or the sounds of grills sizzling in the campgrounds. Whatever it is, it will be one memorable weekend. NASCAR Playoffs Weekend at Kansas Speedway, September 8th through the 10th. Get your tickets today at kansasspeedway.com.
H&H Roofing, established in 2015, is proud to serve the local area, which includes the tri-state area in Nebraska, Iowa, and South Dakota. H&H Roofing has a professional team that are licensed and bonded, GAF Master Certified installers, and an insurance-preferred contractor that will work directly with your insurance company. Also a leading roofer, siding, and gutter specialist. H&H Roofing will service all residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Go to HandHroofs.com for more information or call 402-359-2546.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627. Join us at this year's Ignite Lincoln 15 at Rococo Theater on Thursday, September 14th for an inspiring night of stories that spark change. Get your tickets at ignitelincoln.org. Don't miss this chance to be a part of something extraordinary.
It's August, and that means summer is winding down and the kids are back to school with lots of fall activities coming up. All great things, but also cause lots of stress. Instead of letting your nerves get the best of you and cause uncomfortable tightness, get ahead of it all with a massage from The Body Shop. The Body Shop in Lincoln is your place for all types of massages. Deep tissue, hydrating, sports, Swedish, hot stone, aroma, and more. And don't forget about their couples massages. Book your appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop at 48th and A.
Muchachos has been Lincoln's leader for New Mexican barbecue for a few years now, and they've expanded into Omaha. That's right, you can get all your favorites like the pipeline burrito with 3 meats, rice, beans, queso, and crushed chips, or any of their great taco options in Lincoln or Omaha. Plus, they want to give back, as the Malachi Coleman Give-A-Rito, a 2-meat hatchback burrito, gives proceeds to the Fly Like Kai Foundation for the Lincoln foster care community. Stop by Muchachos in Lincoln at 11th and L or in Omaha at 1258 South 13th Street.
Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from the program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 o'clock on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show, powered by Sunbelt Rentals. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador, Select Plumbing, Jimmy John's, Lincoln Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits, Fleet Beef, Yours Cheese Spread on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Load up on meat and more this summer at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Haviland. This week's specials through September 5th are $2 off 8-ounce grass-finished sirloins. And don't forget to check out their Friday feast this week and every week. Plus, big news, they have 2 new locations now open at 30th and Yankee Hill in Lincoln and 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
This is The Drop with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. Whether it's a family dinner, a date night, or a catch-up with old friends, Florial's is the perfect place to make special memories. All you have to do is visit Florial's at florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. And that is Florial's. So get there. We're getting close to the weekend again. It's always a good time to get to Florial's.
It is. And I again, this time has flown by quick. And I want to again give a big shout out to Pete Ferguson for coming on the show with us this morning, man. Just a lot of gems he dropped on us. And dude, how crazy cool for him and all the moms and dads and grandmothers and grandfathers, siblings, etc. They'll be there to watch these ladies on a magnificent platform tonight at Memorial Stadium. Again, I want to say, folks, keep the prayers going for the folks down in Florida. Both of the sisters have no power, lots of water, lots of rain, but thankfully they're not on the coast, but that surge is that rain is coming down. So they don't have any power. But really think about my sisters right now. So keep all those folks in your thoughts and prayers as well. And all the Floridians and all the coast, all the folks that are dealing with that. It's up, as far as up in Savannah. Jeez. That's what I heard as well. So hopefully no lives are lost. We can replace materials, obviously, but again, just keep them in your prayers if you could. You guys, there were some cuts yesterday as teams got down to their 53-man rosters, man.
Certainly was.
There were some cuts, man, and there were some that surprised me that took place yesterday. I did not think there was a lot of them I didn't think were going to get cut. I thought maybe, but the one that surprised me the most was Stanley Morgan.
Yeah.
Okay, Stanley Morgan surprised me being cut, and I was really surprised to see Travis Vokalek get cut. Now, granted, with that being said, guys, they can always make practice squads. Today is a frenzy of people being signed to other places. Raff, on that list, I'll read the list off real quick. I said real quack. Boy, this guy's got 3 up. You can tell.
Quack,
I'm gonna
quack.
Adrian Martinez was cut by Detroit. The Lions signed veteran quarterback Teddy Bridgewater to back up Jared Goff. I don't think anybody was really surprised by that. But like I said, kudos to Martinez for just busting his tail. He can still make a practice squad or something of that nature. Canada is still an option for him, but that was going to be a long shot for him. That's just reality for him to make that. But we've definitely not seen the last of Adrian Martinez.
They also spent the Lions. That is, they also spent a draft pick on Hendon Hooker from Tennessee. So
exactly.
They have a lot more of capital invested in Hendon Hooker than maybe they did with Adrian Martinez. So
absolutely,
that's just the business.
Yep, it is. Garrett Nelson was cut. He was making a push to make it for the Dolphins. He was cut from the roster. He had a sack and 3 tackles in the preseason. Another guy that could maybe make a practice squad or picked up by somebody else. Tight end Travis Vokalek was in a similar situation. He 6 passes for 63 yards and a touchdown the preseason. And he was cut by the Eagles. Again, that's a guy that I would not be shocked to make somebody's practice squad if not there. The one that surprised me a little bit was O'Shawn Mathis. Now, he was drafted in the 6th round, but he didn't even play in the preseason. He missed most of the training camp because he was injured, but he did make their 53-man roster, which shows you they obviously see something in O'Shawn. Trey Palmer, that was not shocking to me at all for him to make the team. He had a heck of a preseason, 7 catches for 91 yards and a couple touchdowns in 3 games. And he also had a 29-yard punt return. So Trey Palmer makes the 53-man roster for the Bucs. Samori Toure also he takes another year, 2nd year in Green Bay. He stays with them. Brett Maher, Raff, is with your Broncos, as you know, but he was surprisingly cut by them because he was with them in preseason, but he was cut late. I think Brett will get picked up by somebody. I think last year definitely hurt him in the Cowboys in the playoffs, but I think he'll get picked up by somebody. Former defensive backs DiCaprio Boodle and Lamar Jackson were both waived by the Chiefs. I was surprised to see Boodle get waived, personally. And again, I'm going to open this both to you guys. I'm going to read these real quick. I want you guys get you guys input on those. The one that shocked me the most was Stanley Morgan. Did make the Bengals roster. Hopefully he gets called back for practice squad or something because he was a special teams, kind of there, not won't say sensation, but he was a stable guy there. Khalil Davis, defensive tackle, was cut by the Texans, and also Austin Allen, tight end, and wide receiver Oliver Martin from the Packers and Jaguars. JoJo Doman was placed on injured reserve by the Colts. Cam Jurgens and Cam Taylor-Britt, both that were drafted in 22, kept their spots in Philly and Cincinnati. Guys, comments.
Well, first with Stanley Morgan, Zach Taylor said this regarding Stanley Morgan. Said it was a tough conversation to have. I appreciate Stanley and I love Stanley. We'll continue to see how things shake out the next couple of days. So I do wonder sometimes, if at all, if the coach has any say in this. I wonder how much coaches have say, but they're the ones that have to cut them.
Well, perfect example though, Nick and Raff. Remember, Vrabel did not want to get rid of what's his name. He went to Philly. what was the receiver's name?
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown. You could see in the media room he was furious.
Yeah, that was a trade.
When they traded him. But it shows you, to your point, though, in different organizations, you don't know how much say-so they have.
Yeah, so it is just interesting because, I mean, like, obviously, that you have the underlying Nebraska connection. I would also say this, guys, this is not Nebraska related. Did you see Doug Peterson in Jacksonville had to cut his own son?
Yes.
Josh
Gotta go.
Yes. And Doug goes, he goes, hey, I changed the guy's diapers, gave him spanking. So, he goes, I've done it before, but he said it is a little tougher because he's been around the league, a few other organizations as well. So, but that would be tough. That would be tough.
Yeah.
What do you think, Raff?
Yeah, I just think that I know it's tough to get cut. I mean, it's hard for the families, it's hard for the player, but at this time in football professionally, it's probably the best time to be cut because it's not like it used to be where you'd get cut and like the practice squad, you could only be on practice squad if you're only like only for like 3 years. So some of these veterans that are getting cut have that opportunity. Like it would not surprise me to see Stanley Morgan end up signing up the practice squad with the Bengals and eventually making it back onto the squad. But there's also a lot of teams too that have a lot of spots open that they're looking actively at that free agent market. Like this team out west, the Broncos, for instance, they have only have 4 receivers on their roster right now, and one of them is Jerry Jeudy, and they don't know how long he'll be out for. So you've got to think that the Broncos are going to go and sign probably 3 receivers today. So maybe that'll be Stanley Morgan. So there's opportunities still there. And then you also got you've got the summer leagues. AD, you said Canada. So I think it's definitely a better time than when it used to be, when cut day was like, well, this is probably the end of your career and you're done, maybe until next year's training camp. So there's other opportunities out there for those players. So it'll be interesting to see how it all shakes out. And also too, some of these players that have made rosters, it's still fluid because your team's out there looking at the free agent line right now. So even though you made it yesterday, there's still that chance that where you still might be released because that team might find somebody out there like, say, a Stanley Morgan and be like, well, we're going to sign him and get rid of you. So it's almost like until that first kickoff of the season, your job's really not safe unless you're one of those players that's really solidified in your organization.
Well, she's Raff. Even if you think you're solidified, you look at what happened in New England.
Yeah,
and you're the top backup quarterback and gone.
Never forget what happened. Remember the Patriots played. I can't remember if it was I think it was a Monday night game, and Bailey Zappi was being cheered for to replace Mac Jones in that game.
Yep.
They put Zappi in. He ends up doing really, really well in that first half. Everybody thought that it's Mac Jones is done. It's
Absolutely.
Bailey Zappi's job now. And in the matter of less than a year, you're gone. You're cut.
Can you believe Colt McCoy too? Like Colt McCoy practiced with the #1 offense the entire preseason for the Cardinals, and it's like, whoops, sorry, we're cutting you. I mean, it's a crazy world.
You just don't know in the NFL, man. That's why they say not for long. Neil, I'm going to read these 2 texts for our next break. Neil says, what's up, guys? You know what the media availability looks like for the Huskers in Minnesota or when they have to release the injury report?
So
that's a Nick question.
Yeah, there's not going to be any media availability in Minnesota. They will release an injury report per the new Big Ten rules 2 hours before kickoff. So 5 p.m. tomorrow, they will release an injury report. And we'll be live from Warhorse Casino. By the way, are you making your way out there tomorrow, 4 to 7?
I'm gonna see
at some point. Okay, so we got Warhorse Casino, the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show from Warhorse, 4 to 7 p.m. So we'll have the breakdown of the injury report and who's unavailable and who's available at 5 p.m. And I have a feeling that folks might want to be paying attention to some of the names on there.
Absolutely.
I'll just say that.
Unknown Texter 2526 says, Pete is awesome. Thanks for all you do for the community. Unknown Texter, you are spot on. We are very blessed to have Pete in our community. Love him like a brother. Scaper says, any chances we could get DP's opinion on this? I wonder if he knows the coaching gets to say. And I think Scaper, appreciate you, brother. He's talking about in regards to who makes that final decision.
On that, it depends on the organization and the way that the ownership sets it up. In some organizations, the GM has total say in it. And other organizations, the coach and the GM work as a team. Or you could be like the Patriots where Bill Belichick has total control of everything. So he makes all the calls.
Well, real quick, Kevin D says Mar got cut. I picked him up on both of my fantasy leagues. Oh, boy. Folks, we'll be right back. And Sanderson says, I'll be a war horse before the lines move.
All right, man. Seriously, let me know.
You're thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Nick's like, let me know.
No, don't. Don't let me know. I don't need to.
Folks, we'll be right back with RGT 80 Attitude Adjust before we close out and take it over to the captain. We'll be right back. 90.7 The Ticket.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get the Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
The sweet relief of air conditioning after a hot day in the summer sun. For only $2.88 a day, LES helps power life's special moments and your comfort. Learn more at les.com/value.
It's August, and that means summer is winding down and the kids are back to school with lots of fall activities coming up. All great things, but also cause lots of stress. Instead of letting your nerves get the best of you and cause uncomfortable tightness, get ahead of it all with a massage from The Body Shop. The Body Shop in Lincoln is your place for all types of massages. Deep tissue, hydrating, sports, Swedish, hot stone, aroma, and more. And don't forget about their couples massages. Book your appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop at 48th and A. Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today.
I'm ready.
Burgers?
Check.
Chips?
Check.
Icy cold beer?
Check. Except this one.
I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread?
I can't stop eating it.
Rico,
relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today. Found in most local grocery stores.
A lot of businesses say that they're family focused. But when tough situations in life arise, the business feels anything but for your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, as they do with customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for Fireworks Fridays, Souvenir Saturdays, Sunday Family Fun Days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. We are proudly sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom.
RGT.
I was saying we gotta move a little quick here, Raff.
Gotta
You ready
go
to
fast. Gotta go fast.
It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take right now.
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take is a special Raff's Good Take with a bunch of people. First off, Terry Pettit, Barbara Hibner, John Cook, Trev Alberts, all those people that have had that belief in Nebraska volleyball over the years and making this day happen. Totally amazing. And then also out to the birthday girl, Jaden Ferguson. Your dad sent in a message to me at 3:00 this morning. I don't know why he was up, but just to wish you a very happy birthday and just to let you know how proud he is of you and getting to play on this stage today. He said it's bigger than any stage your father ever got to play on. And then he said something about being maybe the best athlete in the family. So apparently your mom was an amazing athlete. So, or is an amazing athlete. So have an awesome day. Have a very happy birthday. And that's Raff's Good Take.
Love it, man.
We got one to add. Shout out to Rico's son, KJ. His
KJ's
second
B-Day.
birthday.
Happy
as
birthday,
well.
KJ.
Birthday to KJ. Cute little dude. Those curls and those cheeks.
I know.
Man.
They're awesome.
He's taller than Rico already at 2. Isn't that something?
No,
it's not surprising. All right, go ahead.
Did you see Dusan made it?
Oh, that's good. Dusan made the team.
Yep.
Good. Anyway, go ahead, AD.
AD Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. It's hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska. Full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and helping achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. Folks, we appreciate that. Today's attitude adjustment today, folks, it goes so quick. We're talking from July 4th to now. We are just on hours away from the biggest game that'll witness a women's sport here, just in hours. One more sleep until the Husker game. But in the words of Benjamin Mays, the former president of Morehouse College, he says, I only have just a minute, only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon me, can't refuse it. Didn't seek it, didn't choose it. But it's up to me and you folks for us to use it. We must suffer if we lose it, give an account if we abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but eternity and life is in it. Folks, enjoy these minutes today because all we have is today. Enjoy the volleyball, enjoy Husker ball. Just enjoy it because truly life is short because our family and friends down there in Florida, I guarantee you, these minutes are going by terribly slow for them right now. So, folks, enjoy your minutes. Be safe out there. Thanks for joining us. Raff, take us home, my man.
All right, everybody. Have a great day today at volleyball. Big day tomorrow. And also set the world record. We'll talk to you tomorrow.